Breaking news: Southeast government ordered immediate arrest of any residents found in public without face mask. The governor of Imo State, southeast of Nigeria, has ordered security agencies to arrest of any residents of the state found in the public without face mask immediately. This was part of the measure put in place by the government to combat the spread of the ravaging pandemic. Senator Hope Uzodinma gave this order during a radio and television live broadcast to the people of the state on COVID-19 pandemic. He said that the measures of wearing protective cover had become imperative and compulsory based on strong medical advice of impact. Senator Hope Uzodinma further directed that all the food markets in the state should be allowed open from Sunday 3rd of May 2020. He, however, insisted that the dock to Don curfew earlier imposed on the states remain. The governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, added that the law of social distancing remains as gathering of people about 50 in any place is strictly prohibited in the state. He, however, said that all the marketplaces shut down at the local level will remain closed, while the traders are enjoined to continue to comply with all the government directives until the pandemic virus is totally contained. The governor said that the opportunity to thank the people of the state to their support and for their support and resilience in the face of the leadership of the lockdown. He added that the governors and the government they elected was not in any way out to frustrate their existence, but to save them from the scourge of this deadly virus. He concluded that by saying, even though the state recorded only one case of the coronavirus, guides will not be let down. He then commended efforts made so far by the relevant agencies to combat the disease. Hope Uzodinma promised that his administration will continue to keep the promises made to the electorate to protect their lives and properties in Imo people. He then appealed that the support during and after this trying time will be unalloyed. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. We so much appreciate what Hope Uzodinma has just said concerning those that refused or that have refused or that will refuse to put on this face mask now that the lockdown has been called off and people have been asked to resume back. But there are some businesses that are not supposed to open, and there are some that are to open. So they stated that as well. So anybody that wants to go out or sell anything on that was allowed to move around should always put on this face mask. He said he orders that anyone that refused to put on this face mask will be arrested and pay a fine. That is very, very good. I love this. Let's not say because the lockdown is over, we now believe that the COVID-19 pandemic is also over. It is not. It's still there. It's still walking around looking for who to devour. So we should not relax and say that there's no coronavirus again because the lockdown they have relaxed this lockdown. No, it's not possible. It's still on and ongoing. So that is why the government are telling us that we should take precautions, that the only way we will not have this virus is to always put on face mask. We should always be on face mask and prevent ourselves from having this virus. A gathering with more than 50 should not be attended. We should take that habit of distance staying. When you want to stand with someone, let it be a 5 minutes, or let's say 5 minutes, a 5 meter from that person. Don't be too close to that person. But when you're on your face mask, even if you're close, the face mask will definitely protect you. When you don't want to contact this virus, you contact it through the nose and through the mouth. So that is why they are urging people to cover their mouth and their nose for this virus not to, not for them not to contact this virus. That is the only solution to this COVID-19 spread. So with what Hope Uzodinma has said, I really buy that idea of whosoever that is seen without this face masks and goes out should be arrested and be paid fine. So everybody, if as he has said this, everybody that have refused to wear this will definitely want to wear them hurriedly because they don't want to be arrested. Even if they are arrested, they will call on someone that will bail them, and there's no money to bail anybody. Now that this lockdown is just being called off, who wants to come out and bail you? Nobody. So it's better for you to take precaution and follow the steps and the rule of our government. Face mask is definitely important. When you are in the public place without face mask, you will definitely be infected. But this face mask will protect you from being infected. This was part of the measure put in place by the governor or by the government to combat this spread of the ravaging pandemic. So Hope Uzodinma has really tried. He gave the order doing a radio and television live broadcast to the people of the states on this COVID-19 pandemic. So I think all the governments in other states should also give this law to their indigents. Because if they refuse to give such, then there will be enough patients that will have this virus. So it's very much important that wherever you go to, be it outside, be it a marketplace, be it a bank, wherever at all, always be on your face mask. And when you get back home, always wash your hands with soap and clean water. If you do this often, then you will never have this coronavirus until it goes off totally from this country. And I pray that before this coronavirus leaves the country, none of us will have this virus. This virus will never come to our dwelling place. That is the prayer of everybody in the country. So to avoid this, let's listen to our governments. Let's do what they have asked us to do concerning this pandemic. Let's take precautions and follow what they have said. Following this will definitely help us to fight this virus from coming to us. It will definitely put a stop to this virus. Let's always put on this face mask and be free from this virus. And those that have this virus, let's keep praying for them. Let's keep praying that God should heal them as they have been isolated for days. And when they go back to meet their families, they will meet their families in peace and not with coronavirus. So viewers, what is your own take on this news? And with the caution and the statements made by Hope Uzodinma. If you have any comments, drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I